So all of you people on her blog, send them $20. $20 to AllisonShockley.blogspot.com. Support these youngsters as they travel the country in search of their dream. Yes!
My name is Allison Shockley, and this is my boyfriend, Danny Cottle. He works a 9-to-5 and is also a musician. He works at his family's business, Home Instead Senior Care. He takes care of the aging population and volunteers his musical talents to 3 care centers around Fresno. He is currently working on a project to post 1,000 musical videos to social media. It's an extension of his education. As soon as he posts his 1,000th video, we're taking off for a 10-year American tour. To prepare for the tour, he street performs every Saturday and Sunday to connect with the community at Irene's Cafe in the Tower District of Fresno. As for me, I'm here to document the whole thing. For week 18 of planning our American tour, Danny performed at the LGBT Spring Fling, which didn't quite go as planned, but we'll get to that later. Spring Fling was a compilation of booths for the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. There was a lot of helpful booths like Planned Parenthood, just a lot of information. My friend Justin was running the LGBT booth. At his booth, he was making paper hats. In order for us to get an interview with him, he made us get a hat. Danny went first. And then I went. But in the end, we got our interview.
We are My LGBT+. We're here today just to support the community center and provide a great kids-friendly activity. We're making hats today, so I mean it's a fun evening. It's sunny, bright. You gotta have fun during the spring. It's called My LGBT+. We're here based in Fresno. We don't have an office. We're a very mobile-friendly organization where we set up tables like this at different events. We do a lot of different sponsorships, and we go all throughout the Central Valley. And our region of the Central Valley is all the way from Stockton all the way down to Bakersfield. We have a website. It's mylgbtplus.com. From there you can check out all of our social media links, email, staff, bios, anything you name it, it's on our website. We've been in operations for about 2 years now, fairly new, but we finally got to this point where we established ourselves here in the Valley, and our website's been being utilized in 114 different countries around the world. Yeah, so quite the impressive feat, but it's the power of technology that allows us to be everywhere we want to be. I founded this organization 2 years ago. It was right as I was graduating from high school, saw that there was a need for support and advice in the community as well as different events in the community. Part of our organization in our Connect, Interact, and Support mission is that we go around hosting events every single month. So you can never use that excuse that there's nothing to do in Fresno, because there is something to do in Fresno. Right. We're looking for day volunteers like the volunteers are doing behind us, are helping us wrap hats today, but it goes anywhere from helping us set up at different events. We have some customized position that we tailor to anybody who wants to help us out. So we have a graphic designer, we have events coordinators, we have fundraising coordinators. We're not for profit, so I mean everything that you do is just a way to support your community. We're just here for you. Our whole point of our organization is to really promote community awareness, and we do that via social media, our website, and out in the community. So while we are very much web-based, we're very much out there in the community as well. We are non-traditional. We like to think outside of the box. Every event that we do is pretty different than what is normally known here in the Central Valley. So out of the box, out of the blue, and it's an amazing feeling.
Kalia was running the booth for Strong Artistic Women. She was also the one who invited Danny.
I am on the board of directors of Gay Central Valley. We run the Fresno LGBT Community Center and the Rainbow Delegation Project here in Fresno. And today is our Spring Fling event. I also am one of the founders of the Collective of Artistic Women, CAW, and so I was working the CAW booth as well as working the Spring Fling event. With Gay Central Valley, I basically moved to Fresno and didn't know anybody and found the community center and was like, here are my people, hooray! And got very involved with them and eventually got on the board and volunteered here at the community center. And we started doing the Spring Fling. This is our third time. And we wanted to have kind of a big, fun, free event for the community. So it started primarily as a health fair, and it's really morphed into just a community fair. CAW, the Collective of Artistic Women, is a bunch of ladies that I know. We all do different kinds of art. Some of us write, some of us paint, some of us take photographs, some of us bake. We all make art. We're all women. We're mighty, and we thought if we grouped together, we could help each other sell our art as well as promote our art in kind of a collective type of way. It sounds a little communist. That's okay. So that's basically, and I thought, well, this is perfect. We'll bring CAW out to the Spring Fling, and it's been great. We sold all our cupcakes. Okay, so Gay Central Valley has a lot of web presence. We're on Facebook at Gay Central Valley. There's a Fresno LGBT Community Center on Facebook as well. There's also a Twitter, gaycentralvalley.org, FresnoLGBTCenter.org, RainbowDelegation.org, GayCentralValleyBlog.com. Okay, and then for CAW, it's COAW.net. And we also have a Facebook group, and we also have a Twitter. So we're just kind of all over the place. Sure. Well, I would say that Gay Central Valley is really thrilled to be part of the Fresno LGBT community. We love having the community center here. We have our lending library. We have community events. We bring big acts here as well. We do a lot of promotions. We're a resource hub, so we have a lot of information. We have the mobile testing out twice a month. So it's a great asset. It's a really good resource and tool for the LGBT community at large here in Fresno. And as for the Collective of Artistic Women, we're just started. We're really excited. So our website's a little bare bones right now, but we have a bunch of other dates. We're going to be hitting up some arts and crafts fairs, and we're very excited to be here. So there we go. And we're really excited to have you play.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Yes.
Also snagged some FaceTime with one of the founders.
Okay, I'm Chris Jarvis, president of Gay Central Valley, and we also operate the Fresno LGBT Community Center. What's going on here? This is Spring Fling. It's an annual event that we do every year. It's a free event. We invite lots of health organizations, LGBT organizations, retailers. We had live entertainment this year and raffle prizes and a new photo project that we started this year called Pictures of You. And we'll be doing that every year in some iteration. This year we're painting LGBT on people's faces, but it may be something different every year. But that's another free thing we want to offer the community. You can find everything at gaycentralvalley.org, O-R-G, and that will list all our sites. We have a site for the center. We have a site for the Rainbow Delegation project that we do, which is the wristbands. We have several Facebook pages, but you can get all of that through gaycentralvalley.org. Yeah, we're a nonprofit, official 501c3 nonprofit. We don't get a lot of grant money. We rely a lot on individual and group donations. So you can become a monthly supporter by going to gaycentralvalley.org and making either a one-time donation, or you can click on the box that says make that a recurring donation, and then you can give money to us every month. We do have very real expenses like rent and power and utilities and operational costs for the center, that kind of thing. So we rely on community donations in order to keep us going. Yeah, the center is open Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 5. We have several support groups. We have a chat support group. We have a transgender support group. We have a queer movie night on occasion. We have a undocumented queer group for people who are undocumented and LGBT and they need to chat about that. So you can check out all of that on our center website. It shows all our groups. And we are at several events throughout the year. We'll be at Fresno Pride. We're doing a play next month. We do club fundraisers. And we also do cultural competency training, which is where we go out as an organization with an L, a G, a B, and a T, and we set up a panel and we talk to organizations and corporations and schools about how to better integrate LGBT people into their organizations. So if we went to Valley Children's Hospital and they needed to know, how do I refer to an LGBT person? What is the terminology needed? So we go out and we provide that service for either free if they can't afford to donate. If there's a little bit of expense for us, so we ask for $50 for the paperwork and stuff that we do. We leave them with a binder. So we're out throughout the community all year long, providing all our services for free. Our volunteers are free, our staff is volunteer, and our board of directors is volunteer, so none of us get paid for what we do. There's donations all the time. You can come to the center and give a donation, or you can go to gaycentralvalley.org, and what we really need is monthly donations. Even if it's $10 a month, $50 a month, $5 a month, it helps us keep our doors open.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our next entertainer, Danny Caudle.
And it was time for Danny's performance. Like I said, didn't go as planned. His equipment just wasn't working. The amp kept going out.
Tuesday and so, come on now. Tuesday and so.
But what I love most about Danny is that he can make the most out of anything. So he unplugged that amp and he just started belting out his songs. In fact, he didn't even just stay in one place. He got out there and made the crowd engage. If people were walking by, he got in their face. He went up to every booth and got them dancing. And that's what I love about him, his energy and his willingness to make things happen. It's Danny's energy and it's Danny's drive to make things work that is going to allow this American tour to happen.
Support these youngsters as they travel the country in search of their dream. Yes!